think since I was in early 20s I started lashing. But most of the lashing, I think I increased the lashing when we started building Te Aurere. And then we learned a lot of the lashing techniques, and so that type of lashing, or that style of lashing, I think it's started from back in the early 90s, and it's sort of carried on through. Because we never had that opportunity when we were building waka back in the days, but when we built Te Aurere, I think that's when the lashing, the increase of using the lashing a lot was really cool. And I've been doing it since then, yeah. 1, 2, 3, go! Learning the lashing is similar to looking after your waka. You got to know your lashing. You got to know the different lashings you use for the waka. You got to know where they go and how to lash it. And when you're on the ocean, you got to know the lashing to fix it. So that's why it's good for a lot of them to learn, especially the kaumoana that are on the wakas, to learn not only sailing, not just sailing the waka, but you got to know how to lash the waka. You got to know how to look after your waka, know how to repair things on your waka, and that's the cool thing about learning teaching them how to lash. And that'll help them, when it comes to the time when we're not around, they can carry on that mihi and lashing the waka. That's how it's important. The lashing, it's a locking lashing, it locks itself, so anywhere you cut the rope, it still stays locked together. In the old traditional wakas in the Pacific would have been the pandanus or the coconut husk. But here in Aotearoa, it would be most probably the flax or the another type is kia. Kia is another one. You break it into fibers, it's pretty strong, and they would have used that too. For me, the main thing is the kaupapa. The kaupapa waka comes with everything. Comes with sailing, comes with right down to the building of the waka. That's what kaupapa waka is. If we don't carry on and we don't teach these skills and this art, it's gonna, none of the young ones gonna take it. They don't realize how important this art is. Without that lashing, that waka's not gonna go on the water. And that's why they need to learn this stuff. And I think it's important for me. I just want to make sure that carries on.